So I've been following this building, and I, got lucky enough to see Liz out here, and it's just sort of crazy to me. She was telling me that she's been living here since she's 19, unable to use her balcony for 2 years, and the scaffolding has been here for a year.
Yes, they boarded up the balconies once I disclosed to the previous owner, or to the new owner, that the previous owner had put up a facade to make it look like the balconies were safe, which indeed they were. So I had to appeal to Building and Safety and Code Compliance to get them to start tearing these balconies off. So they're pretty unhappy with me, I would imagine, the managers. So they hired Rock Construction, and they worked on and off. They would leave the job for a week, come back, leave the job for a month, come back, while they were working on 2 other of her properties. Then one day they just left the job. I actually have a letter in writing from one of the property manager's workers that they've been interviewing contractors to finish the job, but I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of contractors in town that would be able to do this.
So my question is, there's 3 units up here. Do you know if all 3 of the front units here are long-term rent control tenants?
Absolutely. All of us have been in here for between 28 and 38 years. They really want us out. They haven't made it easy. This scaffolding ladder right here, I've actually had a kid in the middle of the night on his way to the bar on the corner get all the way up to past my balcony, almost to the 3rd floor.
Oh, so people are able to climb up this and get into your units.
Yeah, the city's position is that is an open permit, and they keep renewing their construction permits, so this is an open construction site. And
so as far as I'm concerned, it sounds like the city is sort of condoning this behavior.
Well, it's their laws. They say, which this needs to be changed, that if you have an open permit and you are an open construction site, this is a legal open construction zone, and that they can keep this going, and all they have to do is renew every 190 days or so.
So the city needs to stop renewing their permit and saying you need to get this completed.
Absolutely. And I'm working hard to make that happen.
This is an example of what's happening in with our city staff. I don't like to say city because I think the city are the people who live here. I try to distinguish the difference between the city, who are the people, the city staff, and the city council. I think that the city staff has a lot of responsibility to come here and take care of these people. This is 1137 11th Street, and something needs to be done here. Thanks for helping.
Is there anything, can I show you a couple of other things?
Sure. So you were sharing with me that Building and Safety has been out here several times?
At least twice. I've called them out because I think this is unsafe.
Yeah.
And I just spoke to Building and Safety on Friday, and they believe that this is a safe zone.
They say this is a safe zone. So clearly it's not a safe zone because they've created a ladder right here so that people can break into your homes.
Right, and also this is uncontained garbage and wood.
Yeah.
And as you can see near my car, one small little shaker in Santa Monica, and I'm going to have big metal pieces of raw material right down onto our vehicles.
Okay, right, okay.
And I can show you the back if you like.
Sure, yeah, let me see the back. Liz just brought us back to the back of the building, and this is what the back of the building looks like. So apparently Building and Safety says that this is safe, but those are huge, huge gaps in the back of the patio.
Yeah, clearly they can't go out on them.
They can't go out on them.
But this is exposed rotting
So
wood
are these, is this one big unit in the back, or is this 2 separate units?
No, it's one unit. It's a long unit.
A long unit. And so, okay, one long, You can see that the wood right there is all rotted out.
Yeah, that's why they have to fix them.
Yeah.
They just stop. They just completely stop.
Yeah. The city needs to do something about it, and for them to keep on issuing them a permit for 190 days or whatever they're doing, or 180 days, is wrong. And they need to force them to get this work done and say, this is the last time we're going to renew your permit. Get the work done.
But it's Building and Safety and Code Compliance is where we're stuck.
Okay, yeah, I was actually at downtown Santa Monica Inc.'s meeting yesterday, and they were saying for new businesses to get permits through to get started, it's taking 4 months for it to happen. So we've got problems in Building and Safety.
Absolutely.
Okay. Did you have something else you wanted to add?
I just want to say that I moved into this building when I was 19 years old. I was a waiter at the Pelican's Nest restaurant. That was where the old Rand was, out on Ocean Avenue before it was developed, which I believe our city's soon to become Waikiki. I went through nursing school, became a registered nurse, got married, raised a child through Lincoln, Roosevelt, and Samo in this building. We are the families that the city council do not care about.
Right.
And this has to change.
I appreciate that. I mean, I think you're right. I mean, we have the community of people who really make a difference in the community are really being pushed out, and you're one of those people.
I am definitely
Long-term.
probably the last long-term. When my son graduates college, he will not be able to come and make a home here in Santa Monica.
Yeah. Okay, thanks so much.